Hey Sammy, how are you? It's Greg from Solari Tarot, and I'm here to do your emergency reading for you. I certainly hope that everything is going well for you. I'm sorry it's taken me a few hours. I was very, very busy at the restaurant tonight, so I just got home and changed into my clothes, and I'm ready to do some readings here today for you. So listen, I want to go over a couple of things with you. I think that we'll probably be here about 30 minutes. Typically, that's about how long my emergency readings last, unless, you know, an energy comes in that I can't ignore here. But I do want to say to you that there's a few things I'd like to go over with you first before we get started. Sorry, my candle's going out. I'm not sure why. The first thing I'd like to say to you here is that I want you to be in a nice, comfortable place. So get nice and comfortable. I'm very exhausted today. I've been at the restaurant all evening. It's very, very tiring. So I'm so ready to go to bed. You have no idea. But I certainly hope that everything is good for you here today. The second thing I want to talk about is, because I'm not physically with you right now, and we're not Skyping or real-time speaking, I'm going to be making some suggestions to you today, okay? Because you can read a card a lot of different ways, so I don't know exactly how that's going to fit into your situation. So I'm going to read these to you and give you the different kind of possibilities of what we're talking about. I do like a lot, as much information as you can give me in a reading for one. So you've given me a little bit here, but I don't have much to work with. So I may be making some suggestions. Some of those today may not resonate, and if they don't, that's okay. Just let them pass off along to the side. Yeah. So I think that we're ready to go here today. So let's start off with the fact that you're a Gemini, right? You're highly in love with someone who is a Gemini-Taurus cusp, and you're terrified because you feel like you're scaring him off. So that's the energy that we're going to look into today. I'm going to give you what messages Spirit wants to give you today in reference to these things. And I hope that you'll take the advice that comes from Spirit. You know, I can never guarantee what's going to come out of these cards here, Sammy. I have no idea, right? I don't know what's going to come out, but I do make a promise to you that I'm going to tell you exactly what the cards say. So I always highly suggest that you listen to the cards. Sometimes we don't like what they say. Sometimes we do. It just depends. But whatever the case is, if we do what the cards say, traditionally, typically, we do better. So that's what we're going to be working with today. I'm going to be using the Spellcaster Tarot today, and clarified by the Universal Tarot, which I'm sure you've seen on my channel before. I use that one pretty often, and I think I used this one this last month. Give me 1 second. I do have to answer this message. Sometimes my emergency readings are a little different, right? I'm a very busy human being. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start pulling your energy, and we'll see what cards come out, Sammy. Just give me one moment to get into my zone and find your energy. I got to find your energy first, okay? Give me 1 second, Sammy. You can, if I'm sitting here, you can fast forward. Sometimes with my emergency readings, I take them a little bit, you know, more chill. Plus, I've been working for 12 hours today. All right, Spirits, what information do you have for Sammy here today? Sammy's coming to you, asking about romance. They're highly in love with someone, but they're worried that they're scaring this person off. This is a Gemini-Taurus cusp. What messages do you have today? Messages of guidance for Sammy. What messages are coming up from Spirit? I'm talking to someone about something important, Samie. So I may text a couple of times through this reading. I gotta answer this. Okay, our first card out is the Five of Cups. So there is some disappointment, there is some sadness in the air right now. It's our first card out here, Samie. Let's see what else we have. We have the Judgment card. Judgment card as well. Let's see what else we have coming out, huh? Four of Cups. Two of Wands. Whoa, what's happening here? I don't need these. I'm not sure what's happening here. We'll try it again. Whoa. What is happening? Your cards are weird, Samie. First off, I'm not taking any of those, but I'm taking the one that fell down here. Let's see what it is. That's obviously the one that wanted to come out. We have the Five of Wands. There's a very conflictual energy here. I'm not sure what's going on, Samie, but I'm seeing Five of Cups, Five of Wands, conflict, disappointment, Nine of Cups. Nine of Swords. There's a little bit of number synchronicity coming in here. The first number being 5 and the second number being 9. We have 2 9s in a row. And this card has tried to come out a shit ton of times in the reading. Knight of Wands. So we're bringing that out too. And we have the Devil card. What other cards do we have for Samie, please? Ace of Cups. That's a good card. That's a good card there, Ace of Cups. Samie, what messages do we have? Knight of Pentacles. So there's a little bit of that earth energy coming out in the Gemini-Taurus cusp. Okay, and the last card being the Three of Cups. Let me get it. Okay, Three of Cups. So, I want to start out with the fact that there is some really challenging energy here for sure, Samie. Very challenging energy. We're starting our reading off with the Five of Cups. Often when we see this card, we're talking about disappointment. We're talking about feeling saddened by certain events, or perhaps this is a way of life that we're living in, right? With the Five of Cups, this is a very disappointed energy. When we see the Five of Cups, sometimes this can be about rejection, or it can be about feeling down on ourselves, or crying over spilled milk sometimes, as it's put. This card is very sad. So I hate that it's coming out first, but I do want to say that it's coupled by Judgment. And this card sometimes gets a bad rap, but it's not all that bad. This card is kind of about understanding how important it is to understand that the universe is kind of a part of all this, right? My cat is in heat and she's screaming, so I'm sorry about that. Actually, that's really awkward. Maybe I should go shut the door. I'm gonna do that. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, girl, that's annoying. That's nasty. All right. Sorry about that, Samie. Let's keep going. Uh, this card can be, you know, kind of helpful because it helps us understand that the universe is kind of is a part of what we're doing, and that's a good thing. Now, I do want to say this because you keep saying, you say to me in the email that you feel like you're scaring someone off, and I will say that that energy is here, and then some. Okay, I want to talk about it, and I want let me say this first off, Samie. I want to say that what I'm saying to you right now is very important that you listen, but it's also very important that you don't, you know, sometimes when we see negative energy in our lives or it's something that we're working with, we get down about it. We get into our Five of Cups, right? I don't want you to go there. I want you to understand that we're having a healing session right now, okay? So you're allowed to be human. All of us are allowed to not be perfect. All of us are allowed to have bad moments of our lives. We're entitled to them. And in fact, we're all going to have them because it's a part of the journey, right? But I do want to talk about some of the negative energies that are here because I think it's important that we talk about them. The first one is the Four of Cups. And it's not necessarily negative, but it is kind of a commentary, if you will, on having an opportunity right in front of us with the Two of Wands here, accentuated by an idea of partnership, okay? But sometimes with this card, we miss opportunities with the Four of Cups. These are missed opportunities. With the Two of Wands beside it, most specifically in reference to partnership, okay? Now, what I am seeing is Five of Wands energy. This is very conflictual. I mean, look at these dudes here. I mean, they're really, you know, kind of beating the shit out of this beehive here. This is conflictual energy. This is the devil being in the details. But the devil is quite literally in your reading as well. So this energy with the devil and the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups, my big question to you is, first off, how do you feel like you're scaring someone off? Because this energy could scare someone. It could. Right? But, so my concern is what exactly is going on? Because there is conflict here. There is addiction here. There is feeling chained to something here. There is feeling bound by something in some cases with the devil here. There is something dark here. Okay? Now, once again, what I don't want you to think is that when I say light and dark, I'm talking about good or evil, okay? Because that's not really, I'm not certain that's even real, right? What I'm talking to you about, because dark energy, listen, is a very important, integral part of our lives. We don't like it, but it certainly gives us cues into what we can do better in our lives and how we can improve. So if we're not afraid of ourselves, Samie, this is wonderful energy to look at because then we understand exactly where the attention is, right? So I'm just like this energy sometimes in my life too, Samie. Sometimes I'm very dark. So I have to go to places and look at the critical pieces of my own psychology so that I can feel better and go out there into the world and do better things and good things. So don't be afraid of the devil being in your reading because it's just showing you places where there can be improvements. Particularly, the first improvement I want to talk about is the idea of balance here with the Two of Wands, okay? We're talking about inner balance, okay? And this is a very important thing to know. Because we need to come to a place where we're not feeling chained to the people. You know, you mentioned in the reading that you were highly in love with someone. And I can really relate to that right now, Samie. I really can relate to that. You know what I mean? I'm really in love with someone too. And this kind of same energy that you have right now is in my life too. So I understand. But what I want to talk about is the Nine of Cups, first off. This is a wish that we have. Okay? This is something that we would like to see. This is something that we would love to have. Okay? Now, in many cases with the Nine of Cups, this does also indicate a wish being fulfilled. So something good happening, something good coming true. However, We have another 9 here, and it's the 9 of Swords, and this is a very sad energy as well. This is paranoia, it's anxiety, it's fear. It is sleepless nights, it's worrying about things, it's being all up in our head about circumstances, right? This 9 is coupled with this 9. So I'm almost viewing this in this way as starting off, this is where we are. We're worried. We're worried that we're not going to have in our lives what we want. You are very worried that you're scaring someone off, right? So you're worried that your wish is not going to be fulfilled. Quite literally. So, same. I feel you. I feel you on that. We can relate to that. Okay, but we're followed here by the Knight of Wands. Okay? And this card is very passionate. There are no fire signs involved in this reading because we have a Gemini and a Gemini-Taurus cusp. But I find that interesting because 2 Geminis together, there is a great duality that is within a Gemini. It's so funny because I am actually in love with a Gemini right now, Samie. For my first time. It's crazy. I'm really tapped into Gemini energy because I'm around a lot of Geminis, and I also am in love with one, so I'm inspired by them. So my Gemini readings tend to be very good because my energy is good because I'm inspired by this Gemini. So I love you guys. I think that you're crazy, though. And I think that you have the best intentions, but there's a great duality to Gemini, okay? So there's a great, great goodness in Gemini, and then there is a great darkness. But I'm a Scorpio, so I get that because the same thing is true for Scorpios, really. There's a great goodness within us, but there's a great darkness. Not quite as black and white as a Gemini. We're more fluid and water signy, right? But with you Geminis and then a Taurus cusp, to see this would only be able to indicate to me passion. We're passionate. We want to bring something into the universe, right? We want to see something passionate occur, right? And I'm going to be honest with you, the Ace of Cups is here. There's great possibility for this wish. There's true love here. There's falling in love here. There's love energy here. Okay? This is good news in the reading because there is love energy here. So we've gone through a lot of this negative and finally we've moved into the passion and the intimacy and the emotional capacity that is available here. And we end our reading on the 3 of Cups, which is referencing good news and celebrations, even possible marriages here indicated sometimes with the 3 of Cups. So this is a wonderful energy to come into, especially coming from the Ace, right? It's very nice. But then there is a card that I want to talk about because your reading is very beautiful today. And actually, to be honest with you, I kind of feel like I'm bonding with you in a way. Like, I kind of feel like we're becoming friends because I understand what you're going through, really, more than you might ever know. But we have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? I want to show you something. We start with the Knight of Wands here, right? This is the passion, and this is the fire that we feel, and this is the love that we have, and this is the intensity of how much we want to manifest it into the world around us. This is a good thing. But the knight that needs your attention in that in that 2 of Wands that came out here, that duality, that balance of Gemini, needs to be the Knight of Pentacles. And I want to explain to you why. The Knight of Pentacles is grounded as shit, Samie. And also understands that slow and steady wins the race. This is a big message for you in this reading today. Slow and steady wins the race. I want you to remember this. Write this down if you must. You see, you misunderstand that your passion and your fire is a good thing, Samie, but sometimes it burns things up around you. That's okay. Me too. Me too, bitch. For sure. For sure, Samie. But this is the energy that you need to work on coming into balance with. It doesn't mean that you should be all the way the the Knight of Pentacles or all the way the Knight of Wands. What this Two of Wands is asking of you, right, is to come into balance with the passion and the reality. The passion and the reality. Sometimes we feel love so intensely, Sammy, that when we are working toward building it, we're a little obsessive about it. I'm a Scorpio and you're a Gemini. We're two totally different zodiac signs. Ironic, but kind of true that we're the same in a way. You know, there are two really beautiful cards here in this spread. And it's three. And it's what you really want, Sammy. The Ace of Cups, true love. The Three of Cups, a celebration, a settle down, a marriage, a wedding, something. A Nine of Cups, a wish fulfilled, a wish we have. Now, I would like to go through and clarify some of these. So let's do that. For Sammy in this energy, can you please clarify the Five of Cups for me? Can you please clarify the Five of Cups for me? There we go. And it is the Tower in reverse. Okay? The Tower in reverse. So with this card, I'm feeling that there could have been a past shakeup, or this could also be that you're making something a big deal that isn't. Okay? Hold on, I need to message back real fast. So we have the Tower in reverse. Okay? This is... The Tower can be a really intense card, but it doesn't always have to be negative. I hate that because in the tarot world, people will always say to me, oh, I'm having a Tower moment. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Are you... If you realize your self-worth and fall in love with yourself, you have a Tower moment. If you get into a bad breakup and have to move away, you have a Tower moment, but it's not always negative, right? Tell me about the Judgment card. It looks like with the Tower in reverse on the Five of Cups here, though, you could be worried that you're going to be let down, or you could be worried that this is going to fall apart and you are going to be left sad. You could have a fear around that, and I do see fear with the Nine of Swords here, so, you know. Whoa, holy shit. I'm sorry if you don't use profanity, but I have to say, your reading, your energy, the energy I'm reading right now is very intense, Sammy. So I'm pretty passionate about this reading with you because I'm feeling it. We have the Temperance card on the Judgment card. Ironic. Temperance is about balancing. It's about perspectives. On Judgment, we need to make a call about something, Sammy. About some sort of way that we function. I bet the Hierophant comes out here. But anyway, let's talk about the Four of Cups. Oh, wow, your reading is intense. The Queen of Swords in reverse. So what we have here is we have an opportunity that could get missed if somebody does not start making some objective decisions here. The operative decision here being moving into a place of balance. This is a very important message coming through for you here. Tell me about the Two of Wands, please. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Whoa, y'all. Whoa. Not that. These. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is the Two of Wands and Judgment. Again, the Two of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands, clarified by Judgment, which we just talked about with the Balance and the Temperance. This is crazy. This is crazy. We're talking about partnership here. And we're talking about it kind of being written in the stars in some sort of way. Don't sabotage these good things coming in for you, Samie, by being worried that you're not going to have them or by scaring people off. Don't do this. Find a nice balance and just accept connections and let them happen naturally. Don't try to control the connections too much. The Four of Pentacles, there it is right there. Yep. The Four of Pentacles showed its face to me a minute ago, so I knew that's what it was talking about. Tell me about the Five of Wands, because this is causing conflict, and this could be, yeah, Hermit card. This could be inner conflict, but the idea here is that with the Hermit card, you need to do some work on yourself, Samie. Hey, no shame, because let me tell you something. All of us, all 7.6 billion of us, need to do work on ourselves. We got to do self-work. We got to do work. It's important, Samie. There is nothing wrong with having parts of you that are not as developed as other parts of you. That's normal. That's natural. That's life, right? We all are fine-tuning pieces of our own experience, and it's okay to fall short on some of them. But I want you to understand something. There is partnership in the cards here for you. There are good things coming in here for you. There is a future that you can have here for you, but there is an inner Samie that needs to work, that needs to rise up to the conflict and not be afraid and not fear that they're going to be disappointed or let down. Sometimes, Samie, you have to go for what you care about. And as long as you do that respectfully and honestly and in a balanced way and in a safe way and in a sane way, I think that that's okay. And it's not always going to be that way. This is life. We're not always sane. Tell me about the Nine of Cups, please. Tell me about the Nine of Cups, please. Tell me about the Nine of Cups, please. Oh my God, not that many, y'all. Tell me about the Nine of Cups, please. There we go. The Hanged Man. So we're waiting for our wish to come true, right? We're waiting for our wish to be fulfilled. But I want to say something else. This is really interesting because the Hangman is also about perspective. It's also about how we view things. You know, it looks like this man is miserable, but actually, if you look at him, he's not miserable. He's enlightened. See this bright light, white light around his head, or yellow light, is enlightenment. He's hanging upside down to be enlightened. This is a play on the story of Odin, right? Being hung to a tree, and while he was on the tree, he was enlightened. So there might need to be a perspective change in order for a wish to be fulfilled, you see. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, please. Tell me about there we go. The Knight of Swords. So it's saying that the pure air sign needs to work on earth energy. This is you, and it's clarifying the Nine of Swords, right? So it's talking about worry, fear, and anxiety once again. Things that must be worked on, my friend. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. There we go. We're totally going to go over 30 minutes. We have the King of Cups in reverse. So on the Knight of Wands. So sometimes our passion is good, okay? But what it's doing is it's causing an emotional imbalance. You have to understand the King of Cups is a very balanced individual, right? It's causing an imbalance, your passion. It doesn't have to. You can still have it, right? You don't have to put down your fire, honey. You don't have to turn down your flame. You just have to not burn down the world around you while your flame burns, okay? Tell me about the Devil. Tell me about the Devil. Five of Swords. I'm wondering if I'm wondering if there's been a lot of people in your life, Samie, that have walked away from you, and it's caused a trauma. You know, when we see the Five of Swords, often this card is about us needing to look at our own motives. Why do we really want something? Why do we really love someone? Why do we really want a specific person? What is it about them that is different from the other 7.6 billion, right? But also, you know, I think this looks like past energy. So it looks like you've been let down a lot in your life in reference to love. And once again, freaking same. Same, totally same. But hey, love is freaking out there. It's in your freaking reading. It's possible for you. Probably with this freaking person, because there's earth energy here too, with the air energy. Probably. But have you noticed that the brunt of the cards didn't want to talk about somebody else? Sometimes in romance readings, the brunt of the cards want to talk about somebody else's energy. That happens sometimes. Not in this one. Wants to talk about your energy, Samie. Wants to talk about you. And I'm cool with it. You should be cool with it too. Let's talk about the Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. So this would literally mean that the true love that you seek is you already know this person. That is a message coming through. So the person that you seek for true love, you already know. They're already around. That's a good sign because there's other energy on the board, so it probably is this other person. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, please. Whoa. Oh my God. The freaking Empress and the freaking Knight of Cups. Listen to me. Oh my God. This, wow. Wow. Samie, listen to me. You are getting, I have done 8 readings today, and I have run an entire restaurant full of shitty rich people. I have been working my ass off all day, and I will say this energy that I'm sharing with you right now, doing your reading, is the most beautiful energy I have seen all day. Trust me. Listen to me. I really want you to listen to me here. I think there's a reason that the two of us connected today on this day. I really need you to listen to me. Baby, you need to find this balance because you're about to attract, literally, I'm so serious. The Empress is true major attraction of major love. Major. You're in it. It's happening. Listen to me. You are about to have it. But you got to come into balance with yourself or you are going to scare this person away. Listen to me. I don't know what it is that you are afraid of, Samie. I don't know if somebody's hurt you. I don't know if they have walked away from you, treated you like trash. I don't know if you are afraid you'll never find the person that you're meant to be with. I don't know where your fears are. I don't know what they are. We didn't talk about that. But I do know this. If you come into balance with yourself, accept what is from the universe, trust in the universe, do your part to be a part of a connection, but do not try to control it. There is a fine line between waiting on the universe to shit a lover to you and trying to twist the universe like a noogie to give you what you want. There's a balance directly in the middle of it. It's allowing and standing up and being an active participant in the process. This Empress is attracting true love. But it's telling me that the key for you to attract the true love is taking it slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Taking it day by day, not rushing things. Finding a balance between your passion and your reality. Because that 4 of Cups is there. You might ruin an opportunity. Don't do it. Right now, breathe it out. Breathe out the bullshit. No matter what the circumstance is, no matter what's going on, breathe out the bullshit. However many times a day you have to do it. I do it a lot of times a day, so don't worry. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Whoa. The King of Cups. See, this is very interesting because it's saying that because you're a knight here, right? And then you're a Knight of Wands here. You're passionate, you're moving forward, but sometimes you're a little hasty. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles that comes in, right? So now you found a balance in yourself, right? You found a balance between your passion and your reality, and now you've become a king. Now you're the king of wands. The king is definitely loved. You're evolving. I don't know if you like Pokemon. When I was very young, I used to love Pokemon. And I don't know why I'm feeling led to tell you this. Maybe you love Pokemon or something, I don't know. But it's been many years since I've thought about Pokemon because obviously I'm an adult. I'm a singer, a songwriter. I'm busy making records and working in restaurants and doing my thing. I don't have time for Pokemon now, but I do want to say this. There was a specific Pokemon that I used to really love when I was young. And that Pokemon was called an Eevee. Look it up. This Pokemon was super freaking cute, but it also had a very specific connotation when it evolved. Okay? So I don't know if you're familiar with Pokemon, but they turn into different Pokemon, right? They evolve, right? So with this Pokemon Eevee, the only way you could evolve it into its many different forms was through different kind of stones. So I don't want to really get into this because this is kind of wasting your time maybe, but you could turn Eevee into a water Eevee, a Vaporeon, or you could turn it into an electric Eevee with an electric stone, or right, whatever. You could turn it into with a moonstone, you know, you could turn it into I don't know, witchy Eevee or some shit. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while. But my point is that when you show up to the process and when you find that balance and when you level up and when you show up to the process of your life, even to the parts that are negative, you evolve. The question is, which stone are you going to use? What do you want to be? What do you want to manifest? What is stopping you? If it's balance, get there. Get balanced. Right? Because then you can be this person that you want to be. Then you can have this love that you would like to have. You're headed in that direction right now, Samie. So don't let any shit stop you. Find the balance, okay? Tell me about the Three of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Well, the Five of Cups. It's saying that you're worried you'll never have anything to celebrate, and it's just simply not true. It's just simply not. You have so much to look forward to in your life. You have a whole life out there to live, my friend. No matter what your age is. You have life. You have the ability to turn this love into the greatest thing ever. So if you know you need to take different steps so you don't scare somebody away, take the different steps. You'll know the steps that you're guided to take when you show up to the process. Sometimes we gotta fix some stuff. I have to fix stuff all the time. And I constantly have things broken. Constantly. Trust me. Alright. We're gonna give you the full gamut. I'm gonna tell you something, Samie. I'm giving you all the good cards today because I want... You're my friend of the day. You're the person that I'm supposed to help today. You're the person I'm supposed to show up for. It was you. And I've been on the phone with clients all day. Tarot carding. What messages do we have here? What messages do we have here? And I don't even know how I'm doing this. I'm so tired. I've been working all day. What messages do we have here in this energy? What messages are coming through? What messages are coming through for Samie here? Oh, whoa. Do we have anything else coming through? Okay. So your romantic angel cards are attraction, first off. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Slow and steady wins the race. Enjoy the moment. Perhaps that moment will be a story that you tell your grandchildren one day, right? Perhaps that moment will change everything. Don't sabotage it. There's attraction here. It says new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This doesn't necessarily have to mean that this person's fresh in your life. It just means that it's a vibrant love. The third one's romantic feelings. It says here, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I certainly feel that whoever this person is that you're dealing with, that there is love here. I think there's love here. I think it's a process, and I think that you have a lot of work to do in order to learn how to maybe love. I think that there's a lesson here for you of learning how to love better. But it is safe for you to love this person, probably. I'd say. Safe for you to love this person. You should love any person that you love. You can't really control that, right? I mean, I get it. You really can't control who you love, and you don't understand why it happens or how it happens, but somehow it does. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. But what if this is so important in your life and you sabotage it by scaring somebody away? Because I don't know exactly why it is that you're doing this. I'm not certain. We didn't really talk about that. And the cards are showing me some interesting energy and that there is a very strong need for balance. But I don't know the direct situation, right? Like, there's not a card to tell me, you know, you stalk somebody's Instagram too much. I mean, you know, I don't know. Besides the Page of Swords, of course, which did not come out. So I'm feeling strongly you're not stalking anyone. But I do feel that overall, there's really good energy here. There's a lot of things that need to be addressed. But I don't see any reason why not. I mean, shit. If you're gonna be moving forward in your life, you know, Samie, listen, I had been single for a very long time. 10 years. And I'm still kind of young. So 10 years is a long time. And I'd had a lot of really beautiful commitments. And none of them worked out. And who knows? Maybe the beautiful feelings I have for the person I love right now don't work out either. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. But what I can tell you, definitely, is that when we love somebody, we just do. It's not wrong to love someone. But if there are improvements in the way that we love that we can make, why not make them? Chances are, if we're better at loving, we're going to have love better, right? I'm not certain if it's this Knight of Wands intensity that runs people off, but I certainly can relate. Is there a goddess that can be useful to Samie today? I know that you said in your email your name was Taco Samie, but I just am calling you Samie because that's cool, Samie. I like it. I think it's really cool. Okay. But if your name is Taco, I'm sorry. Okay. Wow. Shit is wild. Your goddess is Diana. Focused intention. It says here, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Diana's awesome. She's the Roman version of Artemis. Pretty much one and the same. I think she's pretty cool. But focused intention. Your focused intention right now needs to be on building a sense of balance in your life in reference to what you love and how you love it. I think if you can do this, do the inner work, do the self-work that the universe is kind of throwing here out at you, asking you to do, I think you're going to be really happy with the results. I can't help but think otherwise, right? I think you're going to be happy. So I'm going to just pull a spirit animal card. Now, these are like traditional tarot cards, so they do have like the whole numbers and stuff, like, you know, 5 of Pentacles shit. But we're not going to actually read that unless it ends up resonating with the reading. We're just looking for a spirit animal. Does Samie have a spirit animal for guidance today that can help in the path of balance? Does Samie have a spirit animal today that can help in the path of balance? Any spirit animal that would like to come out? Any spirit animal that would like to come out, please? Oh, there it is. Huh. Oh my God. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race, my friend. Wow. Holy shit. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. I'm actually going to look up the Knight of Pentacles on my phone. Or not the Knight of Pentacles, the camel. I'm going to see what the spiritual symbolisms for the camel is. Okay. Camel, animal, symbolism. Okay. Oh my God, the camel is considered a symbol of sacrifices we need to make at certain points in our life in order to advance. Samie, I want to ask of you today to not be afraid. I think you're going to get this love that you want so much, and I don't think someone's going to run away from you. But I think if you keep it up with where you're going right now, someone might feel inclined to run. Not because you're crazy or fucked up or anything. You're just human. Sometimes people just don't know how to be as intense as we are. Right? They don't know how to be like us. I swear to God, Samie, you're a Scorpio. Like, if you ever want to leave the Gemini family and come to the Scorpio family, you're more than welcome to come to the Scorpios because we would love to have you. You're a badass Gemini. You're cool. You're a cool Gemini. For sure. You're always welcome in the Scorpio party. But listen, I want you to know and remember and understand that I know we want something, but, you know, I know we want something, yo. We want to manifest something. We want to have something in our life. Okay? But listen to me. When the universe is bringing it to us, we have to take it how the universe is giving it to us, okay? Or, shit, we're in for a world of trouble. We're in for a world of 5 of Wands, conflict. It's no fun. Find the balance between your passion and your reality. You're going to be happy that you did. I'm inspired by this reading today, Samie, and honestly, I resonated with it as well. It was a message for the both of us. It was. But, you know, I want you to understand that your journey to self is an everyday process, and people will wander in on our paths sometimes. And sometimes we are so excited that they have wandered in, right? Onto our path. How majestic, how exciting. Sometimes it just gets so exciting for us that we sabotage it. You know, I didn't see the 8 of Swords in this reading, which I thought I would definitely see. But I didn't. Which is good. It means that, you know, there can be repairs made here. But I want you to listen to what I've said to you today in this reading. Really. Balance. It's important. Coming to a place of balance. It's so freaking important. I don't know why I'm saying this to you, but also, I feel like I'm almost getting a message for your health as well. I don't know if you're having any health problems, but I do want to say balance. Eat some good food. I don't know, maybe you were very healthy, I don't know, but make sure you're eating your vegetables. I know that sounds crazy, but when the messages come through, I just let them come. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that wants to come through before I'm done. I think we're good. I think the messages come through here for you today. So I'm going to go ahead and upload it to you. Samie, I love you, and you know, I'm always here. I'm always here for you if you need me to show up to the process. Hey, I'm a friend along the way, you know. But I want you to listen to what I've said today because I really think it could help, and I really think it could benefit. I think it could help you attain these things that you want, and not even just because you want these things, you know, like really help you along your path. So I'm sending this over. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Okay. Balance. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.